Hello, welcome back to the sofa of Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. Today I thought we'd just continue on the postcard theme, but this time with the Australians postcards in the collection. We're going to start back with the very first Australian side, which was produced by the Australian Broadcasting Company for thanking people for listening to the radio broadcasts. That's the first Australian team there, which is quite a nice memory of that team. This one is actually not a postcard but a photograph of the 1888 Australian side that came to England. There's two versions of this one. This one's got the full team in it with superimposed pictures at the back there of Jones and Lyons at the back there. So the other postcard you can get of that one is without those two in it. So this is probably the rarer one of the two. Stereoscopic Company there of London, who ended up as royal family photographers. Next one is the 1893 side to England. This is a much smaller card, this one, but again a nice quality picture there with again the Stereoscopic Company at the back. You get various sizes of this. Obviously this is about 4 inches by 2 or 3. A nice postcard here of the 1902 Australian side to England, which was a roto shot postcard. Very good quality one, that one in great condition. In 1905 seemed to see an explosion of cricket memorabilia on postcards. So we've got the 1905 side there touring England, with each one have a little picture of themselves, which is quite a nice display. Got a bit of a crease on that one, but that's quite nice. There's a few 1905 ones here. There's another one here. This one was posted to India by Daisy, or from Daisy. 1905 card there, and there she's on the back there. That's quite a nice card. Another version of the 1905 side. This is published in Germany. But another good quality card there. Plays in different positions and whatever. This one is the famous one of them coming out of the Crystal Palace, W. Grace's side, with the original pavilion there, and the team coming out. It's all numbered at the bottom there, who's who, which gives you an idea. What you can sort of see them in the outline, but they're not close up. The 1905 one there. That's another German-made postcard. All little pen pictures of each of the players on that one, which is quite a nice card. Good condition. Last one shown there of the 1905 side. I've got a couple more of them, but they do go on 1905. So that's a nice one there. All in the same jumpers. Not sure who supplied the jumpers. I think it's a bit too early for Jaeger, but nice card there, the big ship at the bottom there as well. On the back of that one is all the fixtures they played there. The first game they played on that tour was against the Gentlemen of England at Crystal Palace. This is quite a rare one. This is the Australian Test team for second test at Melbourne, 1907, against the A.O. Jones side. Quite a nice postcard, that one. A little bit ruffled up, but not too bad. 1909 postcard. I've got a couple of these, but this is just to keep it down a bit. Just show this one, which is all sitting there nicely in their blazers. Nice postcard, that one. He made that one. That was published by Bolland, who seemed to be one of the main photographers of touring sites. 1912 side, this one was taken at Lord's. Obviously it's a triangular series with South Africa and England in the first triangular series. You can see it's taken at Lord's with the on the nursery ground there, or the old nursery. That's quite a nice one there. That was sold by Kennington Oval. This is a nice, this is quite a rare one, this one, with the 1912 side with the red writing underneath here. And this was sent to a guy in Doncaster he was waiting at the Oval for the Test match to play, but it was raining, so he thought he'd buy a card and send it off. Dewsbury, Moore and Dewsbury, that one's produced by. 1921 side there, all nicely sitting there in their blazers and caps. Captained by W. Armstrong, the big ship. And this one's another Bolland postcard. Here they are at Bristol, being presented to the Prince of Wales. There's Charlie McCartney there, I can see, and big ship again. Andrews there in the picture. What a rare little photograph, that one. This one's a 1926 side. Herbie Collins and his Merry Men. What a nice card, that one, again by Bolland, that one. A few in that series. (1931). This is a regular one of the 1930 side. You'll see many of those signed by Bradburn across the front, but always a bit dark with Bradburn's signature on there. But again, this one's posted off to Penrith. This one, obviously, just adding to the history of the postcard. That's the 1930 side at Cambridge University, just getting ready to take a photograph. See Bradburn in the bottom left hand corner, tucking his shirt in his trousers, getting ready for a photograph. So that's quite a nice photograph. Now we're getting on now to 1934. Not a massive amount of postcards from 1934, but they're all nicely presented there in their blazers on the England tour. This one's a 1938 side. Got a couple of those, but that's the normal one that they see as 38. There's quite a few in the 50s, but I thought I'd skirt through the 50s. So there's a 1948 side there. That's a complete side. There's another one, famous one, that's taken before they go without Don Talon in it. So that's the full side there in their blazers. 1956 side, playing at Scarborough against T.M. Pearce's 11. This one, 1956. It's quite a nice photograph there. Famous Scarborough Pavilion in the background. This is quite a rare one. 1961 side to England. All the names on the back there. That's quite a nice postcard. And then these smaller versions here. This is the 1930 side with a collection of postcards that were made by BDV Cigarettes, which has only just been really found out when a whole collection came up at auction with the advertising of BDV cigarettes in them. So it was a while before anybody knew where they came from. So that's what they were. There's a Don Bradburn one there, and just another one there is the Stan McCabe picture. That's most of those. Then another. This is 1905 again, but this is another set. This is Victor Trumper, and there's a couple of versions of this postcard. On the back of this one, you can see there pictorial postcard. Another version of that has just got postcard on the back of it. So there's two different versions of that one. And then there's the Wrench side series cards with there's Billy Howell there, bowling pose, and you can see that that's impressed into the card itself, that one. But some Wrench cards are just plain with a plain face. So that's quite a nice postcard. So that's probably the earliest one. So I hope you enjoyed that little look back at the Australian postcards in the collection. There's obviously quite a few more, but didn't want to go through them all. But there's some saved for another rainy day. So still stormy outside, so hopefully it'll be better for next weekend. But next weekend we've got John Philby coming along, who's big into the Sussex Cricket Museum down at Hove. He's got a nice collection of stuff. We can start looking through his collection, where he started, etc. So that should be quite an interesting Sunday afternoon. So until then, see you next time.